Autumn in Colorado brings numerous anglers to high country streams, where the water is clear and the flow is gentle. Many species of trout are migrating into the rivers, creating a great chance to catch a trophy fish.
A lot of times when you're fishing, you don't exactly see the fish, but sometimes you can hear them. And I was fishing the other day, and I heard a big splash, and I turned around to see the tail of a big rainbow go back in the water. I wasn't fishing where he was at, but I quickly just turned my attention there, threw the line in. First cast, sure enough, he took that sumbitch and started running.
Getting your hands on a beautiful trout is the ultimate goal. However, most anglers can't make the climb up the mountains every time they want to fish. Not to worry, the metro area of Denver offers plenty of great fishing on the South Platte River.
Just shot out here to Wyerton Canyon after a long day's work just on the outside of Denver. Hoping to get some great fishing in. Downsides are that it is quite a little trek to the river, but nothing too bad. There are no motorized vehicles, but normally I would take a bike today. I just felt like doing the trek since it's so nice out. Hoping to catch some foot and a halfers, maybe, get some picks, and just enjoy the time of the year while it lasts.
There's a lot of good water in Colorado to fish on. And being in Denver is actually pretty good. I can get to a lot of the good water in a relatively short amount of time. The closest real good tailwater is probably about an hour away. But you can travel as far as you want in the state of Colorado, and you'll find some premium trout water.
For me, the fall is probably the best time for two reasons. One, the lack of crowds that are up here. Most people give it up and start their ski season. And second, the water temperatures and the flow of the river is different. You'll get much slower flows, and so the fish are easier to find. You just search for them in the deep pools. Well, today we're at Decker's, which with the Hayman fires and stuff it's finally making its comeback here in the last 2 years. But Decker's is typically very small midges. Earlier in the fall, grasshoppers and other terrestrials, but today we're using kind of gray-colored midge with a blue wing olive imitation up on top, and had just so luck with it. So
tremendous passion for the sport drives fishermen to become technically savvy to help them obtain their goals easier.
Well, on your typical sunny nice day out, you'll be able to see most of the fish swimming around the water. You gotta look for water where you think they're holding, water that's moving, where it provides a lot of oxygen for the fish. Easy for them to survive, provokes them to want to feed a little bit more. I usually look for, any kind of movement within the current. Bigger fish, you'll see their mouths open up in the water. It'd be something big and white, looks like a rock almost. But usually, if there's a big hatch going on, a lot of bugs flying around, you see those fish coming up, sipping on the surface, and that's what really gets me excited.
The excitement one finds on the river can differ from another's. Techniques vary as well, but most basic principles are practiced by every angler.
I usually like to use, big attractors, and also, whatever's coming out of the tailwater. If it's tailwater, whatever's coming out of the bottom of the reservoirs that's feeding the river, I usually try to imitate that. Usually bigger than what you'll find in the river, but that usually tends to provoke the larger fish to feed, because they're aggressive this time of year. I've been on a lot of fishing trips in my day, but it's not always an easy thing. You have days where you don't catch any fish at all, and you have other days where you can't stop catching fish. And what makes it really all worth it for me is when you've been fishing long and hard all day and you haven't caught anything, or maybe just a bunch of little guys, and you're searching for that big boy, and then, right at the end of the day, last few casts, you hook into that monster. And you bring him in, and you look at him as the sun's going down over the mountains, and you just, you get a warm feeling in your body, and you're just pumped, and then you just let that thing go and watch it just swim away, and you know that you just made that trip worth it right there.